We are hot off review. I'm sending out a tweet right now. Live on Twitch as usual. Bloop. Bleep. Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where we saw, of course, our Money in the Bank pay-per-view match. Our Money in the Bank, we also saw Thorne's Super Sweet Championship belt change hands again, going from Sheamus to Roman Reigns, and we also saw 3 Feast or Fired matches, where we now know that Totino's Pizza Rolls must find a tag team partner to compete for the tag titles at Battleground, and Rick Rude will be competing for the Recognized Character Championship, also at Battleground. And we had to say our goodbyes to Adrian Neville, who was fired. Quite a shame. Quite a shame indeed. That's not me being sarcastic, that's a genuine shame. We're going to be jumping into Monday Night Raw here, leading up to Battleground. What are these rivalries? What on earth are these rivalries here? So we've got John Cena against Kama Mustafa, Ultimate Warrior versus the Honky Tonk Man, Vader versus the British Bulldog, Brothers of Destruction against DX, who we haven't seen, I'm pretty sure, since Extreme Rules when they lost the titles, and the Weapons of Mass Destruction against Jericho. What a weird Raw. On top of that, I'm looking at these rivalries at the bottom, and I'm like, what? So, for the record, I'm going to let this rivalry for, I assume, the tag team titles to play out with the Usos, because I think I've got something planned for Battleground where we can do 3 teams. I have actually made a horrible mistake and I need to get out of here. No, you don't understand, Universe Note Mode, let me leave. We were about to be sitting here for like 8 years. I did not change the settings back to default, so they were still on like my pay-per-view settings, which would have been terrible. Would have been here for literally years. Alright, now we're good to go. Jumping right on in. Dead silence. I'm gonna take a swiggeroo of water as I wait. It's very good. Very good indeed. It's gonna take me a little while to get a. Why are all entrances default to on? How irritating. Can I change that in settings too? Look, I know this isn't how you want to start a stream, but sometimes this is just how you start a stream. Entrance off. I know that's not gonna affect at least. Fix it for the other days I have to do. Cocoberry! At least there's like music to listen to during this loading screen, unlike the last one, which was like weirdly silent. I thought Money in the Bank was good. I enjoyed it. As we begin, do I want to cash indeed? No. No, okay, so here's what I'm going to do with this. I have a random number generator, and I'm going to generate it from 1 to 10. If that number lands on a 4, Dean Ambrose will cash in. Okay? So, I don't know when he's going to cash in. You guys don't know when he's going to cash in until it happens. That spooked me, though. I was like, what is this pop-up? So that's how I'm going to handle Dean Ambrose. And I'm just not going to say anything about the Money in the Bank cash-in unless it actually happens. Plain and simple. Are y'all ready to watch John Cena fight Kama Mustafa? Because I don't think I am, if I'm being honest with you. Give me uno momento again. Blah. Like, as soon as this match began. Now, I'm just gonna start the match. Like, I'm just gonna go. I'm blowing my nose. I wouldn't have much to say over John Cena versus Kama Mustafa for a minute.
Exactly what we're going to have here tonight. You said it, Michael. We're starting things off strong tonight. It might be worth mentioning a little bit about Kama Mustafa here.
As I now look at the screen, I see Kama Mustafa, representing Nation of Domination. I'm moving the mic. Doing a decent job against John Cena already with a big boot. So I actually had absolutely no idea who Kama Mustafa was until this game. And I still don't really know who he is. But he seems like a big guy. But John Cena taking him to the center of the ring. A big back body drop. I guess that's actually a hip toss.
Maybe he's got his share of the timers, but that comes with any territory when you go into every battle with as much attitude and perseverance as Cena does.
Kama Mustafa taking John Cena center of the ring, belly to belly suplex to John Cena. Kama Mustafa saw what John Cena did at Money in the Bank. His ridiculous defense against Randy Savage, as well as his battle against Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Kama Mustafa wanting one of those titles. Will he get them? You obviously won't be getting it here tonight. But, who knows? I mean, I know he's not going to get it tonight. It's not a title match. It always takes me a little bit to get in the mood, get going for these streams, and then it's nice, smooth sailings. I'm sick of John Cena, I'll be honest with you. Especially in my universe mode, I'm sick of John Cena. So it's not a great hype to me get excited for the stream when I gotta start out with a John Cena versus guy I've literally never seen before, except for in this game. Cena now. Headlock to Kama Mustafa. Kama Mustafa reversing with a knee. Kama Mustafa picking Cena up. Big suplex. There's a little twist to it too there. Oh. Diving elbow drop to John Cena. Into the pin. One. Oh, and Cena just kicks his way right out at one. He don't even care. He has zero cares. Kama Mustafa kneeing Cena in the gut. Kama's picking him up. What's he gonna plan here? Going for a oh, big heel kick there to Cena. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Cena almost went down. I guess that was Kama Mustafa's signature. I'm gonna have to learn Kama Mustafa's moves. A nice little heel kick there is very painful looking. Kama Mustafa now taking Cena, putting him up in the ropes, throwing Cena to the onto the ring apron. Oh, I know what Kama Mustafa's doing here. He's going for that DDT to the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring, trying to kill the champion. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks chance. See, I wish I could make the Money in the Bank cash-in happen after the match, and then however much damage they took in the match is how much damage they'd have during the cash-in. Kama Mustafa going up top, went for a flying elbow drop, but Cena rolled out of the way. Now Cena punching Kama in the back. Much louder Cena sucks chance than Let's Go Cena chance. Cena thrown to the ropes. Oh, big boot once again. Cena must still be tired after Money in the Bank. Kama Mustafa trying to rake the face of John Cena. Now spinning him around. He's getting him up for a knee breaker. Cena took a serious beating in those 2 matches last night, and Kama Mustafa's taking advantage of it. Oh, now suddenly very let's go Cena-y chance. And they're fueling Cena, who flips Kama Mustafa to the ground, rolling him over. And Cena showing off his strength here, picking up the large man Kama Mustafa and slamming him down with a hip toss. He's rolling him over again. I thought they were saying CM Punk. He's doing the same move again? Yes, he is. Showing off twice there. Cena now dropping the elbow on Kama Mustafa. Cena's getting him up. Oh no, Kama Mustafa, snapmare to Cena. An impressive showing against the champion here. The double champion, unfortunately. Kama Mustafa wrenching the chin of John Cena. Cena trying to grab Kama Mustafa's head to go for that jawbreaker, but just can't really reach.
The danger level just picked up a notch now that the action is spilled to the outside.
The action is not spilled to the outside, Magpul. Jawbreaker from Cena. I really like, you know, for like the crowd noises, they have the little kids chanting "Let's go Cena" and the grown men chanting "Cena sucks." I think that's a nice touch. Oh! Super sidewalk slam to Cena. Kama Mustafa going up to the top rope. What's he gonna do up there? Oh! I don't know what he was going for, but Cena's caught him and put him right into the AA. Attitude adjustment to Kama Mustafa. 1, 2, 3. And John Cena defeats Kama Mustafa in Mustafa's debut here. A good showing from Mustafa, though. A great showing indeed. But Cena, he's freaking Super Cena. He's going in 13-4. He'll lose twice to someone, but then he'll just kill him at the pay-per-view after sending Randy Savage back to the grave. Good job, Cena. Good job. Kama Mustafa's been named the #1 contender after a strong showing in the non-title match against champion John Cena. Like, that's fine and dandy. I'm curious how this rivalry will play out. Burp. Well, excuse me, did you just say only 4 weeks away and then there was a steel cage there? Is there gonna be a steel cage match? I'm just sitting here as we get ready to move on to the Ultimate Warrior versus Honky Tonk Man. Why is, like, can we just be honest here? Let's just take this seriously for a second. Why is Honky Tonk Man being put into rivalries? What did Honky Tonk Man do to deserve being put into rivalries? Like, it's cool to see Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior doesn't need to feud with Honky Tonk Man for no reason. Like, I didn't even let the Bernie Sanders versus Honky Tonk Man feud in because it was such a stupid feud and Honky Tonk Man lost every single match. Let's see how that goes here. Ultimate Warrior looking for redemption after losing to Randy Orton at, what the hell was that? It wasn't, it was Payback. He lost to Payback. Ryder Randy Orton situation at Money in the Bank. I'll have to talk about that with the Commissioner Thorne. As now Ultimate Warrior in control. Oh no, Honky Tonk Man in control now. He's got little guitars all over his pants. He's a Honky Tonk Man.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment.
Wrenching Warrior's arms. Was Ultimate Warrior really this tan? Like, he is, like, freakishly tan in this game. Back body drop by Honky Tonk Man. God, what is it? Back body drop, back body toss. Back body drop, right? I have no idea. I'm always so confused. Honky Tonk Man stomping down on the knee of Ultimate Warrior. As he rolls over Ultimate Warrior now. And he's just choking him out. Not even caring about Ultimate Warrior. Going for the pin right off the bat. 1. Ultimate Warrior pushing him off at 1. Not wanting to let him think he's got the upper hand. As Ultimate Warrior throws Honky Tonk Man into the ropes. Big boot. My aim is going to be everywhere. I've been busy today. I've got lots of other stuff I need to do. Honky Tonk Man now punching. Getting punched. I see? I'm mixing up names. Only 2 matches in, I'm burnt out. Honky Tonk Man raking the eyes of the Ultimate Warrior, fighting dirty. He's mad he didn't get a match at Money in the Bank, and he's trying to take it out on the Ultimate Warrior, flipping him over. Now Honky Tonk Man, elbow to the back of Warrior's head. Warrior reversing with a big punch. Another punch. A third punch. Oh, but Honky Tonk Man reverses with a jawbreaker. Honky Tonk Man raking the eyes of Ultimate Warrior again. Honky Tonk Man really fighting dirty here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Another big elbow. The same maneuvers from Honky Tonk Man. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Going for a suplex. Suplex to the Ultimate Warrior. Honky Tonk Man picking him up. What's he planning here? Oh, he's throwing the Ultimate Warrior. Trying to make himself look strong. Is now Honky Tonk Man going up to the top rope. What's he doing? What's he gonna do? Oh, big top rope flying elbow to the Ultimate Warrior. What's he doing? Honky Tonk Man looking to tear apart the announce table. Is he trying to put Ultimate Warrior through a table? Maybe trying to earn himself a big match at Battleground. Thinking he deserves it after getting beaten up by Bernie Sanders and left out of Money in the Bank. Oh my god, he's actually gonna do it. Honky Tonk Man, he's got Ultimate Warrior on the table. Don't do it, Honky Tonk Man. No, no, no. Oh my god, he just pile drives Ultimate Warrior through the announce table. Honky Tonk Man's basically killed Ultimate Warrior in this match. Pile driving through a table, that's breaking his neck right there. And an elbow to the head to add insult to injury. End it, Honky Tonk Man, it's over. Honky Tonk Man into the pin. 1, 2. Oh my god, Ultimate Warrior still kicking out. Even after a pile driver through a table. Ultimate Warrior now. Taking Honky Tonk Man center of the ring. Snap suplex. He's got to be pissed about Honky Tonk Man pile driving him through a table. No one pile drives Ultimate Warrior through a table. Honky Tonk Man thrown into the corner. Big splash by the Ultimate Warrior. Who's now stomping him all on the ground. Big punch. Honky Tonk Man grabbing Ultimate Warrior, putting him up in the ropes. Oh! Honky Tonk Man able to hold on to the ropes, not getting thrown to the outside. But he will get thrown to the inside. What is Ultimate Warrior doing here? He's got a big squeeze on Honky Tonk Man's shoulders, crushing those tendons. But Ultimate Warrior lets him go. He's done the damage that he needs to do. Honky Tonk Man turns around. He's got Ultimate Warrior. With that, oh, went for the massive suplex. Ultimate Warrior stopped him with a knee. What a snapmare from Honky Tonk Warrior. Honky Tonk Warrior. Honky Tonk Man takes the Warrior back down. Honky Tonk Man. He's got Ultimate Warrior in a headlock. Ultimate Warrior, though, fighting out of it. Shake, rattle, and roll, baby. Honky Tonk Man trying to be the GOAT. But Ultimate Warrior's picking this GOAT up into the Gorilla Press. Ultimate Warrior rolling him over into the pin. 1, 2. Ultimate Warrior unable to put away Honky Tonk Man here on Monday Night Raw. Honky Tonk Man turns around. Oh, swift jabs to Ultimate Warrior. And punches him out to the outside. As now we see Honky Tonk Man picking up Ultimate Warrior. What's he gonna do here? Oh! He's throwing him into the Timekeeper. And Jerry Lawler, the king. Out of 3 count, what's Honky Tonk Man planning? He's getting Ultimate Warrior somewhat up. Oh! Stomping the thigh of Ultimate Warrior. Out of 4 count, these men might get counted out. Oh, Honky Tonk Man raking the back of Ultimate Warrior. And then both men run back into the ring at the 6 count. And they face off. Ultimate Warrior's got Honky Tonk Man from behind. Atomic drop to Honky Tonk Man. This could be the end of Honky Tonk Man right here. Ultimate Warrior picking him up. Spinning him around. Oh, and side suplex to the back of the neck of Honky Tonk Man. Is Warrior going to do it? No, Warrior's going for the pin. 1. Oh, Honky Tonk Man kicking out at 1. Surprisingly impressive there. After the atomic drop and the gorilla press. Kicking out at 1. Ultimate Warrior's going after him now. Ultimate Warrior's got him center of the ring. Running body slam to Honky Tonk Man. Now, Ultimate Warrior taking him to the center of the ring. He's running the ropes. Big splash on the Honky Tonk Man. Ref's not taking the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Ultimate Warrior, just like that, pins the Honky Tonk Man. 4. I think he's closing in on R-Truth's record of worst losing streak ever. Truth had a losing streak of 0-8 before he finally got his first win. Where's Ultimate Warrior? Warrior is now 2-1. Honky Tonk Man might have the worst losing streak right now. Or best losing streak, depending on how you want to look at it. I guess that's really up to how you see things. Nothing really happened too much here. Honky Tonk Man was very disrespectful. Yeah, Honky Tonk Man, enemies with Bernie Sanders. That makes sense. That whole thing did happen. It never truly got into. Why is there a steel cage for Battleground? Is Battleground gonna happen in a steel cage match? I might have set Battleground to be steel cage match themed. I set this universe up like months ago, so I don't remember. It's tricky. It's tricky. Now it's time for the debut of 2 wrestlers here. Vader and British Bulldog. 1-on-1. I like Vader. I would like to see Vader do well in this match. But British Bulldog, he is also nice. British Bulldog is gonna win, whether he wants to or not. We're now ready to begin. Vader, British Bulldog making their debuts here tonight. Vader getting British Bulldog center of the ring, slamming him down right away. It's Vader time. Now Vader rolling. Oh, British Bulldog reversing with a punch to Vader. Vader does have some bad intentions with that atomic drop. Immediately picking British Bulldog up and slamming him down again. Vader proving to be an absolute powerhouse. Squeezing down on the shoulder of the British Bulldog, slamming him down. Now punching British Bulldog in the back. Oh, Vader just forcing British Bulldog away. British Bulldog not able to get much offense in, as Vader is a very large man. But those strikes of British Bulldogs will be useful. But Vader's got some strikes of his own, as he punches British Bulldog almost to the outside, then pushes him away. Vader just picking up British Bulldog and throwing him like it's nothing all over again. Vader rolling him over. Punching British Bulldog hard in the back. Got him up. Oh, and throws him down. Vader just toying with the British Bulldog here. Vader putting in an impressive showing here tonight. Punching British Bulldog hard. Now British Bulldog. Jawbreaker to Vader. He's going to punch Vader in the back. Vader lifting British Bulldog up. And body slamming him down into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, British Bulldog kicking out though. Vader now throwing British Bulldog into the corner. Setting him up top. What's Vader planning here? He's hitting him hard. He's going for the side superplex. Turning British Bulldog inside out. It has been all Vader in this match. Vader dragging British Bulldog center of the ring. Elbow drop to the knee of British Bulldog. Now Vader picking him up with ease. I think British Bulldog was going for a double chop, but Vader just body slams him down. It looks like a power slam actually. Picking him up again. Not caring at all about the legendary wrestler in the ring with him. He is just destroying the British Bulldog. What is this? To the second rope. Oh! Is that the Vader bomb? 1, 2. Oh, British Bulldog kicking out of the what I guess was the Vader bomb. Michael Cole said it. I was assuming the Vader bomb would be a power bomb. Oh! And an arm breaker. British Bulldog dropkick. This could be where British Bulldog turns things around. Oh, but a punch from Vader. No, British Bulldog snapmare, not letting things get turned around too fast against them already. British Bulldog turning Vader around. Backbreaker to Vader, trying to keep the big man down. British Bulldog rolling him over. Vader getting up to his feet. Punched in the face by British Bulldog. Now, I think this is the Vader bomb, isn't it? I'm going to consider that the Vader bomb. Center of the ring pin. 1, 2, 3. Vader absolutely dominated in that match. That was incredible. Crowd doesn't even care. Crowd's just like, yeah, whatever, Vader, woo. But Vader was just completely dominant there. British Bulldog. It is a shame you lost your debut, but you put up one hell of a fight. Not really. You got absolutely decimated. But you did your best, and that's what matters, except for the wins, because they totally matter. That wasn't even sarcasm. Vader time! Now, we just continue to wait patiently. Give me a second. Next up is the Brothers of Destruction going up against D-Generation X. You know, Kane and Undertaker, actually, like, Undertaker hasn't been doing so well here in Universe Mode. Brothers of Destruction lost their first match. Undertaker lost his first match. I don't think Undertaker's ever won a match. D-Generation X, they've been doing equally badly. They've only had 2 matches in Universe Mode, which I guess technically Undertaker's also had. They've lost both of them. The first being a loss to the New Day. The second being a loss to the now Tag Team Champions, Big Show and Andre the Giant. As both these teams looking for redemption as Undertaker picks up Triple H for a massive suplex. Now Triple H reversing on Undertaker. Picking him up once again. Now Undertaker reversing with a clothesline to Triple H. Undertaker hitting Triple H fairly hard. Both these men gonna give it all they've got, try and work their way back up to those tag team titles. Undertaker thrown to the outside. Shawn Michaels out there. I think Triple H. Shawn Michaels hitting Undertaker. Triple H and Shawn Michaels DX might be attacking the dead man here. Ganging up on him. Triple H side suplex to the Undertaker on the concrete. Triple H stomping down on the Undertaker, now wrenching the head of the dead man. Still wrenching at a 4 count. Triple H, Undertaker not wanting to get counted out at a 5 count. Triple H makes it back in the ring. Undertaker's right after him. Both men back in the ring. Now Triple H throwing Undertaker into the corner. So hard he just falls to the ground. Triple H now rolling him over. Oh! Into a submission maneuver from Triple H. But Undertaker was too close to the ropes. I believe the crowd is chanting for HBK. Triple H gets thrown into the ropes and then single-hand chokeslam down. I guess most chokeslams are single arm, but you know what I mean when I say that. You can see the move. Kane went for a big punch. Triple H backed out of the way wisely. Oh, and Kane reverses that Irish whip with a kick. Now reversing Triple H again. Sneaking up from behind. What? Crowd really wanting Michaels. Crowd loving the Heartbreak Kid here tonight. I didn't pay attention to where this Raw was taking place. I don't think it tells me unless entrances are on. Kane wrenching the head of Triple H here. Triple H in trouble as he works his way to his feet. Kane punching him hard. Triple H being taken up to the top rope by Kane. What is Kane planning? Could we be seeing a super choke slam here? No. He's going straight up for the classic superplex to Triple H. Triple H is in serious trouble. Kane going for the pin. 1, 2. Triple H kicking out at 2. Kane now grabbing hard on the shoulders of Triple H. Doing some damage there. Weakening him up real bad. Slamming him to the ground. Kane now picking Triple H up. Triple H unable to make any tag to Shawn Michaels. Sidewalk slam to Triple H. Shawn Michaels hasn't been in this match at all yet. Kane going for the pin. 1, 2. Triple H kicking out at 2. Chance for Undertaker coming from the crowd. Kane squeezing the traps of Triple H. Triple H. Triple Trap H. Kane calling for the choke slam on Triple H. Triple H getting up to his feet. Oh, he went for the tag to Shawn Michaels, but Kane caught him with the choke slam. Kane dragging him center of the ring, going for the pin. 1, 2, throw! Shawn Michaels barely breaking it up. Undertaker taking him out. Lots of mayhem bringing down in the ring right now. Kane's been thrown to the outside. Oh! Crippler crossface to Undertaker, but Triple H immediately lets him out. Triple H and Kane are still the legal men. Triple H tosses Kane. Ref telling Undertaker to get out. Now is Triple H's chance to finally make the tag to Shawn Michaels. As Kane now picks up Shawn Michaels and slams him down hard. Kane now, big leg drop to Shawn Michaels. Kane making the tag to Undertaker. Kane has been doing well. He's just an absolute monster in this tag team match so far. Undertaker's been doing just as well. Shawn Michaels thrown to the outside. It might be time for revenge from the Brothers of Destruction to beat up Shawn Michaels for kicking Undertaker while he was on the outside. Punch to the back of Shawn Michaels. Oh, and a hip toss onto the concrete. Shawn Michaels went for a forearm, but Undertaker had him. Big punches from the greatest striker in the game. Oh, and he just threw Shawn Michaels into the stairs, literally throwing him. Now wrenching the arm hard, trying to hyperextend that arm of Shawn Michaels. 6 count, Undertaker rolls into the ring. Michaels up to his feet on the 7 count. Kane's been tagged back in. Shawn Michaels gets in. Notices that Kane's the legal man, but it's too late. Kane's got him. Throwing Michaels into the rope. Big boot from Kane. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and it kicked out. Kane kicking Shawn Michaels hard. Not much offense from D-Generation X here at all. The first ever tag team champions here in Universe Mode have really just been not doing well in Universe Mode. And all the big strikes from Kane. Stomping down on the Heartbreak Kid. The Devil's favorite demon. Looking to put Shawn Michaels away. Sidewalk slam. Center of the ring. Crowd getting excited. Kane goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Shawn Michaels kicking out. Undertaker's got Triple H here. Big boot from Kane as Shawn Michaels gets to his feet. Oh, and Kane's got Shawn Michaels with the choke slam. No, Triple H reversed with an arm drag. Kane could be in trouble now. Crowd chanting for HBK. Oh, Kane picking Shawn Michaels up though. Power bomb. I guess that kind of would be a gut wrench power bomb, maybe. I don't really know. Kane now looking for something nasty here. Punching Shawn Michaels repeatedly in the head. Kane getting Shawn Michaels up to a sitting position, kicking him in the shoulder blades. Now Kane has to be careful. After Shawn reversed that choke slam, he's got to have a super kick built up. Elbow drop from Kane. Kane does not want to get hit by that sweet chin music. And neither does The Undertaker, for that matter, who is now the legal man. Shawn Michaels crawling up to his feet. Undertaker throwing him down. Looking to put away the Heartbreak Kid and D-Generation X here tonight. Trying to earn a spot at the top of the card by taking out the tag team. They are former. The first ever tag team champions. Oh, abdominal stretch from The Undertaker. Kane running in, stopping Triple H with that knee. Oh, but Shawn Michaels breaking out of it with a hip toss. Now Kane grabbing Shawn Michaels from behind, throwing him to the ring apron, which Undertaker can take advantage of it. But Undertaker some time to not be attacked by Shawn Michaels. Reversal. Undertaker center of the ring with Shawn Michaels, throwing Shawn Michaels down. He's got him up. Oh, Taker. Choke slam. 7 feet high to Shawn Michaels. That's got to be it. Center of the ring pin. Kane's coming to stop Triple H. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Triple H got busted open. I think Kane hit him with a DDT. But Triple H has definitely been busted open now. And it looks like Shawn Michaels in serious trouble here. Undertaker's calling for it. He's going to put Shawn Michaels away here. He's got him for that tombstone pile driver. Oh, rest in peace. 1, 2, 3. And the full Nelson slam to Triple H as the Brothers of Destruction have beaten D-Generation X. DX now 0-3. What a shame for the one-time tag team champions. Brothers of Destruction, though, starting to turn things around. Where the hell is... I probably have them as BOD, don't I? Yes, I do. They are now 1-1 win-loss record. Good enough. They can turn things around here. It means a lot, though, that they overthrew DX, even though DX had a terrible record. Let's pretend that it means something that the Brothers of Destruction have won here tonight on Monday Night Raw. As now we move on to not the main event, I don't think. Match number 4? No, it is the main event. That was match number 4. Right, main event is Weapons of Mass Destruction versus Jericho. Back on the build-up to Payback, and Payback itself. these two had a rivalry where Jericho put up one hell of a match against the Weapons of Mass Destruction, but inevitably lost. Weapons of Mass Destruction's putting on an intense fear last night at Money in the Bank, where they went nearly an hour defending their titles against Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Miz. I've also gotten word that because they lost last night, despite Miz being the one to take the pinfall, Miz has dropped Stone Cold Steve Austin as his tag team partner in favor of searching for a new one. I don't know who that new tag team partner is. Maybe we'll find out at some point. Kevin Owens drop kicking over Big Show's fist to take him down. Jericho may be looking for tag team title contention as well, slamming Big Show's knee to the ground. As now, oh, Big Show just boots Kevin Owens to the ground, now stomping him hard. Big Show getting Owens up, picking him all the way up and slamming him down. Owens got some good offense in at the very start there, but it looks like it's about to be all Big Show, wrenching back the head of Kevin Owens, trying to break Owens in half. He's gonna snap Owens like a twig. Owens letting him go though now. Big Show letting Owens go now. Owens reversing, Big Show just pushing him aside. Now throwing Owens into the ropes. Winds of change to Kevin Owens. Stomping down hard. Big Show showing absolutely no chill. He went through hell last night at Money in the Bank. He's got to be pissed about losing that Money in the Bank match, even though they defended their tag team titles. Big Show now going for the pin on Kevin Owens. 1, 2, throw. Oh my God, Kevin Owens barely kicking out. Now Big Show taking Owens. Where? I don't know where he's taking Owens. Big Show doesn't know where he's taking Owens either. Throwing him over to his corner. But he's still got a hold of him. Putting Owens in the ropes, in the corner. I can't tell. He's keeping Owens in his corner. Now he's actually throwing him into this corner. Making the tag to Andre the Giant. Oh, punches Owens hard in the gut. Owens needs to make a tag to Jericho. As now Andre throwing Owens into the other corner. He's setting Owens up. This can never be good for anyone on the opposite side of this. One-arm power bomb to Owens. Andre looking for the pin here. 1, 2, throw. Owens barely kicking out before 3. How is Owens staying in this? Oh, arm drag to Andre the Giant. Impressive maneuver by Kevin Owens. Kicking Andre hard, taking him to the ground. Now's Owens' chance to make the tag, but he doesn't look like he's going to do it. Andre back up to his feet. Now spinning Owens around. Spinning him around again. Disorienting Owens before picking him up. Back body drop to Kevin Owens. Oh, Owens reversing. Uppercut to Andre the Giant. Oh, but Andre just pushes him aside. Owens in serious trouble here. These two giants are pissed, and Owens is on the receiving end of their ire. As now Andre wrenching the head of Kevin Owens, trying to snap him, trying to crush his skull, throwing him down. Big drop. All of that weight from Andre the Giant coming down into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Owens still kicking out as Big Show brings Chris Jericho up nearly 8 feet with that full Nelson slam before throwing him outside the ring. Andre wrenching the head of Big Show. Now, Owens in serious danger here. We know what Andre's looking for as he tags in Big Show for the weapon of mass destruction. Owens has got to be dead. Big Show into the pin. 1. Oh, Jericho's there to break it up. Jericho came flying out of nowhere, throwing Big Show into the corner, saving his tag team partner. Jericho, as he throws Big Show into the ring post. Brilliant strategy by Jericho. Now booting Big Show there. Oh, and leg dropping onto Big Show. Smart way to exit the ring by Jericho. Owens needs to make the tag now. Owens now throwing Big Show into the corner. Now, Owens finally making the tag to Jericho, who runs in, float over and swinging neck breaker to Big Show. This could be Jericho's chance. Elbow drop to Big Show. Jericho has Big Show up. Oh, Owens. I mean, not Big Show, bleh. Picking Jericho up. Have I been calling him Jericho? I don't remember. I can't tell. Big Show making the tag to Andre the Giant. Jericho needs to get up and get some offense in before Andre grabs him. Oh, but Andre. Oh, big headbutt to Jericho. Big kick as well. Look at that giant hand that Andre made in the 4th grade with paints. Into the pin. 1. Oh, Jericho kicking out at 1. Defiant against Andre the Giant. As now Andre throwing Jericho into the ropes. Big boot to Chris Jericho. Jericho trying to make his way up to his feet. But Andre's just punching him hard repeatedly and then throwing him to the ground. Andre now. Oh my god! That's like 400 to 500 pounds going down on Jericho's chest twice. Jericho's gonna die. He's gonna have a lung punctured. Jericho's trying to get out of there. Andre's trying to kill him, and he knows that he's got to get out of here. Drop kick to Andre. Jericho's fighting for his life now. As Andre gets up to his feet, Jericho's hitting him hard. Oh, but Andre has Jericho in a bear hug. Owens coming to break it up. Big Show stopped. No. Big Show wasn't able to stop it. Andre into the pin, but the ref doesn't notice. 1, 2. Jericho kicking out. Jericho crawling to his feet as Andre grabs him, throwing him into the corner. Big Show isn't there. But Andre doesn't need Big Show to be there to put all of his weight in that move. Throwing Chris Jericho to the center of the ring. Now Andre just picking him up. Ref telling Big Show to get out of the ring. What is Andre doing? Oh! Tiger suplex to Chris Jericho, who's in serious danger now. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Andre the Giant has defeated Chris Jericho. WMD have defeated Jericho. Oh, and the Usos coming out saying they want those title belts. Didn't they just see what happened to Jericho? That can't be a smart move for the Usos. But we'll just have to see how that goes. WMD sitting at 10-1. Their only loss being to Jericho. Interestingly enough, as we get ready to move on to the next show. Jimmy and Jey Uso have stepped up to challenge champions Big Show and Andre the Giant to a match. We'll see how that turns out. So now we get ready to move on to NXT. Got some unread news, or is okay? Yeah, those are the 2 news things we've already seen. Moving on, where tonight we have Lord Voldemort going up against Nicolas Cage as Shrek. These 2 are facing off after originally being tag team. What the hell are these rivalries I'm noticing at the bottom? After teaming up at Extreme Rules, we saw Voldemort come back to face Krampus at Money in the Bank, but came up short. Now he's facing off against ex-enemy, ex-partner, maybe enemy again? I don't know. Nicolas Cage as Shrek. Then we have Popeye the Sailor facing off against Homer Simpson. Oh. I see. I see here. I've made a mistake. So you see, I normally delete the rivalries on NXT. I appear to have forgotten this one. I must now delete it. Voldemort is not still coming after Krampus. Everything has changed! Not everything. So now, starting off, opening match of NXT, it got even weirder. Michael Myers. I'm a little disappointed that Voldemort versus Shrek match isn't happening. That would have been neat, but sorry, Shrek. Michael Myers versus Toad. Then we move on to Markiplier and Uber Hackster Nova, the YouTubers, facing off against Bootleg Johnny Cage and Scorpion, the Mortal Kombat team. Which, have the YouTubers won a single tag team match? Yes, they won the one where Donald Trump got abandoned, I think. Or someone got abandoned. It was Krampus. They beat Krampus. Popeye the Sailor versus Homer Simpson, as we saw earlier. Then, moving on to NXT champion Krampus against the Cookie Monster. And in our main event, the Power Rangers, Red and White Ranger, against the Orphan Cripplers, Venom and Adolf Hitler. Now, we've got to be looking for a new #1 contender to go against Krampus now. So I'll be checking out these single matches real well. See who's got the stuff. Does Michael Myers or Toad have the stuff? Possibly. Who knows? Ah, walk over. Let's get ready to NXT. As our opening contest begins here, Michael Myers against Toad. Both these men making their debuts here on NXT. As Toad forcing Michael Myers into the corner. Surprisingly equal strength here. Ref having to break it up. No dirty punches. 420 blaze at everyone. As now, Michael Myers getting behind Toad. Oh, slamming Toad down, transitioning into a nice headlock. Toad getting out of it, putting Michael Myers into a headlock of his own. As now Michael Myers pushing Toad into the ropes, throwing him into the other rope, ducking under. Oh, and a drop kick from Toad. Catches Michael Myers off guard. Another lockup once again. Now, Toad getting the advantage with the headlock. Into an arm lock. Wrenching down Michael Myers. No, Michael Myers reversing. Bending Toad's tiny arm behind him. Oh, armbar. Toad got the armbar on Michael Myers. Trying to do some damage. Oh, what's he doing here? Oh! Twisting that elbow of Michael Myers. Toad and Myers facing off once again. Oh, Toad! Spanish fly to Michael Myers. Crowd's kind of dead for this match. Standing moonsault. Crowd's starting to get a bit more into it. As Toad picking Michael Myers up. He's got him for a package brainbuster. Toad now punching Michael Myers hard. Big elbow from Myers, the much larger man in this match. This person, they are single and they want either Toad or Michael Myers to marry them. More than likely Michael Myers, but let's be honest, it could be Toad. His head is shaped like a dick. It's Toad now. Stomping hard. On the other, no, that might have been the same. I think it was a different elbow actually than the one he stomped earlier.
Figuring out what they're going to do next. Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
Toad now grabbing Michael Myers. Michael Myers fighting out of the head scissors though. Getting out of it. This could be trouble for Toad. As Michael Myers is grabbing him. Center of the ring. Flipping him over. Oh, hyper extending that leg. Now kicking Toad hard. He's got Toad up. Center of the ring again. Neck breaker to Toad. Michael Myers has really taken control of this match after that slip up from Toad. Michael Myers. DDT to Toad. This has got to spell the end. Michael Myers dragging Toad center of the ring. Into the pin. 1, 2. Throw, but Toad still able to kick out. But you all know what's coming next. And it's not good for Toad as Michael Myers picks him up. Okay, this isn't what I expected to come next. I think maybe Michael Myers was going to try and DDT him on the ring apron. But Toad was able to roll through and rather hit the concrete than get DDT'd on the hardest part of the ring. Michael Myers has Toad. Suplex onto the concrete. Big boot to Toad. Ref, where's the 4 count? Knee to Toad. Oh, it's a 5 count. He just skipped the 4 count, I guess. Toad laid on the ground, getting up to his feet during the 6 count. I think Toad's going to be alright. He's going to make it into the ring. Oh, he's going up to the top rope. Smart move. No, Michael Myers catching him before Toad can do anything. Toad was going for a last-ditch effort to take Michael Myers out. Now Toad in a bit of trouble. Oh, inverted Russian leg sweep to Toad. Big knee from Michael Myers. Myers is getting Toad up. And another DDT to Toad. That's it for sure. Putting Toad away. 1, 2. Oh my god, Toad still in it after 2 DDTs. That mushroom cushioning the blow. But he's got to be concerned now. Michael Myers does have 2 finishers. And he's throwing Toad into the corner. No. Don't do it, Michael Myers. Was Michael Myers planning, actually? I have no idea. Flying face plant. Michael Myers taunting Toad. Myers calling to put Toad away now, finally. Toad's taking too much of a beating. It'll be over soon, Toad. It'll be over soon. With that big slam. Myers into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Michael Myers has defeated Toad here in his debut of NXT. Toad unfortunately losing his debut. Such shame. Toad didn't do bad, but certainly Myers had the advantage for the majority of that fight. Could this be the beginning of a great run here in NXT for Michael Myers? Maybe, who knows? And I can't actually just click next match because we don't have entrances on. As now we move on to our tag team match, the YouTubers Markiplier and Nova going up against the team of Mortal Kombat, Bootleg Johnny Cage and Scorpion. What is my phone battery at? 96%. This is one of those loading screens that's going to take a couple years. So, you know, get ready for that. If I sound a little bit quieter, I have moved digitally. Searching for something, and I am unaware of where it is located. Oh, I have found it. I am at around 7 p.m. for me. And I'll talk about what I was about to say in a second. I'll do that during the next long loading screen. But let's jump into this. YouTubers versus Mortal Kombat. Markiplier going up against Bootleg Johnny Cage. Oh, and a backbreaker to Johnny Cage from Markiplier. The YouTubers have only been able to get 1 win. And that was against the NXT champion, who was abandoned by his tag team partner, then rival. But they have been going through all of the new. They're like the YouTubers are like the jobbers of our universe mode of our NXT tag team. They're the NXT tag team jobbers of our universe mode essentially, because all these new NXT tag teams are debuting against them and beating them, and you know that sucks for them. But like, you know, it happens. They just have the worst stats, I guess. Johnny Cage throwing Markiplier into the ropes, spine buster to Markiplier. Maybe this could be their chance to turn it around. Maybe they could get the win here. Johnny Cage now. Kneeing Markiplier hard, or not kneeing, stomping him hard, getting him center of the ring. Snap suplex to Markiplier. Johnny Cage now. Punching Markiplier in the back. Markiplier turning Johnny Cage around though. Oh, neck breaker to Johnny Cage. Followed up with a standing leg drop. Markiplier's getting Johnny Cage up. Center of the ring. I still don't know what to call that, I'm gonna be honest. Inverted back body, I don't know. Oh, Markiplier! DDT out of nowhere! Could Markiplier be looking to end this already? Markiplier dragging him to the center of the ring, going for the pin. 1, 2, Johnny Cage kicks out. Markiplier pulled that DDT out of nowhere. Now Markiplier elbowing Johnny Cage in the neck and shoulders, doing some serious damage. Mark making the tag to Nova, the bigger of the two. Punching Johnny Cage hard. Johnny Cage is yet to make a tag to Scorpion either. Oh, Johnny Cage has Nova up. Gut buster to Nova. Now is the smart time for Nova to make that tag to Scorpion after having taken a DDT. It's Scorpion versus Nova now. Nova throws Scorpion over the top rope onto the ring apron. Big punch, knocking Scorpion to the outside. Nova following after him. Another hard punch. Oh, was going for a belly-to-belly suplex, but Scorpion took him out. Scorpion could have been in trouble there. Nova could be in trouble now with the big kicks from Scorpion. Big kick again. 4 count. These two need to get into the ring. Scorpion's got Nova up. And now Scorpion running into the ring. Nova following after, both men in the ring at the 6 count. As Nova spins Scorpion around. German suplex, turning Scorpion inside out. What's Nova gonna go for here? Big punch! Socking it to Scorpion. Nova now. Center of the ring, punching Scorpion in the head. Big clothesline. Still just punching Scorpion repeatedly in the head. Scorpion unsure of what to do. Nova's just gone nuts. She's just beating Scorpion down. It's a straight up fist fight in the center of the ring. DDT to Scorpion. Nova now dancing on Scorpion's head. Scorpion making his way back up. Nova able to grab him with that kick. Oh, Nova inverted Canadian destroyer to Scorpion. That's gonna do some damage. Nova making the tag back out to Markiplier. Scorpion gets to his feet as well. Oh, Scorpion! Big boot to the waist of Markiplier. Inverted Russian leg sweep. Or like an inverted STO. Scorpion now making the tag to Johnny Cage. Markiplier and Johnny Cage face off. Markiplier getting thrown to the outside. Oh, Scorpion trying to sweep his legs out from under him. Oh, Markiplier smartly raking the eyes of Johnny Cage over the ropes. Scorpion couldn't get Markiplier in time. Standing knees. Ref stopping Scorpion from getting into the ring and interfering. Oh, Johnny Cage now. He has Markiplier putting him up in the ropes. Irish whip as he holds on with a knee. He still got him. Multiple knees to Markiplier into a side Russian leg sweep. Johnny Cage taking advantage of Markiplier here, tagging into Scorpion. Scorpion hitting Markiplier hard. Oh, Markiplier picking Scorpion up for that big slam. Markiplier going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and oh, Scorpion kicking out. Markiplier's got to be mad. That was his finishing move. That was his chance to finally win a match. Suplex to Scorpion. Now the elbows to the head of Scorpion. Scorpion unable to get up to his feet yet, though. Markiplier just continues to work him over. Oh! DDT to Scorpion. That might be it. Markiplier going for the pin here. 1, 2, and Scorpion still kicking out at 2. Markiplier not even really in disbelief, just furious. Elbowing Scorpion in the head repeatedly. Markiplier now making the tag back out to Nova. Getting the fresher man in. As Nova hits Scorpion from behind. Oh my god, Famouser from Nova. Famouser from Nova into the pin. 1, 2, and Johnny Cage breaks it up. Markiplier throwing Johnny Cage to the outside as Nova elbows Scorpion in the head 3 more times. Johnny Cage going after Markiplier. Nova, he's calling for it. What's he gonna do? He's got him up. The Supernova into the pin. 1-0. And Johnny Cage breaking it up. Scorpion punching Nova hard. Scorpion getting thrown to the corner by Nova. Oh, and reversing. A surprisingly good tag team maneuver, running bulldog to Nova. Scorpion now making the smart tag out to Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage Irish whipped into a big running hip toss from Nova. Center of the ring, Nova going for the pin. 1, 2, oh. Johnny Cage kicking out, but a back to belly suplex from Markiplier to Scorpion. Oh, and Markiplier neck breaker to Johnny Cage. Markiplier still not done. Oh, Nova taking out the ref. It's Bedlam in the ring. Nova hitting the ref twice. I don't know how he didn't get disqualified for that. Side Russian leg sweep from Johnny Cage. Markiplier going over the second rope. 1, 2. Nova kicking out. Tornado DDT from Scorpion to Markiplier. Johnny Cage has Nova in a head scissors, elbowing him repeatedly. Markiplier has now been thrown out of the ring by Scorpion, who follows after. We're back to just 2 men in the ring. Nova taking Johnny Cage over here to the ropes. Throwing him to the outside. Nova following. Nova picking up Johnny Cage. Picking him up all the way now. Into a suplex on the concrete. 3 count. As Nova picks Johnny Cage up. Throwing him back in the ring. He wants to win via pinfall. Punch to Johnny Cage. Oh, Johnny Cage punching Nova back into a DDT to Nova. Johnny Cage now going for the pin. 1, 2. Nova kicking out at 2. A great showing from both tag teams here. Putting on a fantastic show. Elbows to the head of Nova. Nova not being given an opportunity to get up to his feet. But now might be his chance as Johnny Cage considered tagging out the Scorpion, decided against it. But that hesitation is going to be bad for him. Power bomb from Nova. What's he planning here now? He's rolling Johnny Cage over. And a kick. Oh, Nova's calling for it. He's looking Scorpion in the eyes. But he needs to focus on Johnny Cage. This is it. The Supernova. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No. Scorpion taking out the ref using Markiplier by hip tossing him into him like a projectile. What an incredible move by Scorpion there. Markiplier stomping down hard on Johnny Cage, who rolls through on that third kick. But now Johnny Cage thrown into the corner. Nova setting him up top as he goes for the top rope side superplex to Johnny Cage. But that did some damage to Nova as well. Nova making the tag to Markiplier. Markiplier calling for that big slam to put Johnny Cage away for good. And he's got him up. Big slam from Markiplier. Johnny Cage in serious trouble. 1, 2, 3, and they did it. The YouTubers have picked up their first, real tag team win. This isn't their first ever win, but it was that first one was pretty much 2-on-1. They are 2-2. Combat guys, Mortal Kombat. They have unfortunately lost their debut. They put up one hell of a fight, though. Johnny Cage taking the pinfall there. As we see our two heroes rising up here. Very good for them. Very good indeed. Popping my toes. Cracking them up. As we move on now to Popeye the Sailor versus Homer Simpson. Two men making their debuts as well here on NXT. Lots of debuts after each pay-per-view. People shooting for that top spot. Also filling the places of the guys that we bumped up to the main roster, which was, I think 5 guys, if we count the 3 that were bumped up specifically for the Feast or Fired matches. But what's going to happen in this match? Let's find out. Popeye versus Homer Simpson. Third match of the night. Homer Simpson locking up with Popeye. Popeye turning it into an armbar. Technical wrestling here at its finest. Popeye's got Homer Simpson in serious trouble. Working that arm. Letting him go, trying to make the match a bit more even. Oh! Homer Simpson went for that drop kick to the knee of Popeye. Big chop. Big punch. Another punch. Spin kick. Homer Simpson done locking up, done with the technical wrestling. He's drunk and he's here to fight. Popeye getting up to his feet. Now throwing Homer Simpson into the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Stomps to the gut of Homer Simpson. As we see now, Popeye stomping down on Homer's arm. Homer throwing Popeye into the corner. Oh! Power slam to Popeye. Now Homer Simpson, standing elbow drop. Popeye working his way up to his feet. Reversing with an elbow. Homer Simpson's got him though. Oh! Jumping STO. Homer Simpson punching Popeye hard. Popeye turning around, now able to grab Homer Simpson, finally getting in some offense. Throwing Homer into the corner. Popeye sending Homer into the ring post. No chill whatsoever. What's Popeye doing here? Pulling him out into a power bomb. Popeye proving that he can be just as brutal as Homer Simpson is here. Homer Simpson now rolling Popeye over. Too fast. Popeye now spinning Homer around, discombobulating the drunk man. Cartoon character versus cartoon character here on NXT. Wrenching the head of Homer Simpson. Forcing Homer down on the ground. What's he gonna do here? Oh, he's beating Homer's face in. The madness. Homer Simpson now trying to get up to his feet. But Popeye hits him with a snap suplex. If you can hear me opening a bag, I'm opening a new phone battery. I will, like I said before, explain why I'm doing this a bit. Oh! Popeye! Round up uppercut. A wind uppercut. I don't know. One. Oh, and Homer kicking out at one. Impressive. Running face plant from Popeye. Popeye's really turned this around here. Stomping hard onto the chest of Homer Simpson. Getting him up. Oh no, Homer! Hitting him with the Duff Slam. Now Homer's getting him up once again. Oh, and a headbutt from Homer Simpson. Putting that thick head to great use. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, Popeye kicking out of Homer's finisher there. Impressive indeed. Homer now wrenching the head of Popeye. Not very happy about this turn of events here. Ready to keep him down. Popeye snapmare to Homer. Now pulling back on the arm of Mr. Simpson. But Simpson elbows his way out of it. Went for a big punch, but Popeye caught him. Now throwing Homer to the outside of the ring. Popeye's following after him. Popeye tearing apart the NXT announce table. What is Popeye planning here? He's going after Homer. Homer's coming after him as well. Oh, Homer catches him, faked him out. Spinning forearm there. At either a 4 or a 5 count. I think a 4 count. 5 count now. Homer running back into the ring. Popeye coming as well. Both men back in the ring. Announce table apparently torn apart for no reason as usual. Except for when Ultimate Warrior got pile drive through it by Honky Tonk Man. Now, Popeye getting... Oh my god. Oh my god. Torture rack super slam from Popeye the Sailor. Clearly ate his spinach before this match. Slamming Homer's knee down. Popeye getting Homer Simpson up. Oh, like an exploder German suplex. I guess it would be an inverted exploder suplex, an imploder suplex. Regardless. Oh, Homer Simpson kneeing Popeye in the head, reversing that suplex. Now putting Popeye on the ropes there. Throwing him onto the ring apron. Oh my god, Homer. Don't do it, Homer. No! DDT onto the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring. At least put him through the table. Like, at least make it worthwhile that he tore it apart. Popeye throwing Homer back into the ring. Not even caring that he hit his head on the hardest part of the ring. That's what spinach will do for you, kids. Popeye now getting Homer up. Oh, the spinach uppercut into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Homer still kicking out. Popeye in absolute disbelief, shock and awe. Oh! Crippler crossface! Crippler crossface! Homer gets the ropes. Popeye tried to use those muscles to tear Homer in half. Oh! Homer choking out Popeye the Sailor, trying to kill him. Popeye has fallen to the ground. Homer into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Homer Simpson has defeated Popeye the Sailor. Both men putting on one hell of a fight. What is this? Popeye refusing to shake the hand of Homer Simpson. As Popeye leaves, Homer disappoint. Homer disappoint indeed. Next match. Gotta find peas for Popeye. That noise. Popeye. Kinda makes me want some chicken. Not necessarily Popeye's chicken. There's no Popeyes nearby. I kinda want some chicken though. Popeye's frustration is growing after losing to Homer Simpson, as is to be expected. He's a little perseverant. Homer turning some face. He's getting some good traits there, ain't he? Here in universe mode. Sometimes things happen, and you just gotta let those things happen and see what goes down. Next up, we have NXT champion Krampus going up against Cookie Monster. The Krampus Open Challenge. He'll accept any challenger to see if anyone is worthy of facing him for the NXT championship. Cookie Monster has taken this challenge and is looking to prove himself worthy of a #1 contendership. I was making this shit up as I go along. Ugh. Yawning. So now, the matchup begins. Krampus and Cookie Monster locking up. Is this Cookie Monster's debut here on NXT? Ooh, this is in fact Cookie Monster's debut. Good for Cookie Monster. Krampus locking up. Cookie Monster rolling him over, a headlock into the NXT champion. Now, Krampus has him in a head scissors. Both men rolling out of it. Oh, went for a drop kick, but Cookie Monster pushed him away. Cookie Monster doing a great job so far. Oh, roundhouse kick to the thigh of Krampus. Krampus getting him with a big punch. Now Krampus throwing Cookie Monster in the turnbuckle. Stomping Cookie Monster down hard. Krampus, for a while, was trying to prove himself worthy of being an NXT champion. He finally feels worthy, so now he thinks that no one is worthy of fighting him. Neckbreaker to Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster making his way to his feet. Oh, big forearm from Krampus. Cookie Monster, stunner! Stunner from the Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster now. Big knee to Krampus. Cookie Monster has Krampus up now. Center of the ring. Oh! DDT to Krampus. Cookie Monster putting in a great showing against NXT champion here. DDT to the foot of Krampus now. What is Cookie Monster up to now? What's he planning? Oh no, Krampus has Cookie Monster. Hurricane Rana. Impressive for someone as large as Krampus to be able to do. Now wrenching the head, trying to rip Cookie Monster's puppet mouth in half. Hard. Cookie Monster thrown to the ground. Fighting for everything he's got. Snapmare by Krampus. Krampus headlock on the Cookie Monster. Big headlock. Wrenching it hard. Trying to do some damage. Oh, but Cookie Monster, he's fighting out of it. Elbowing Krampus repeatedly. Oh, this is it. The Cookie Cutter. He just got Krampus with the Cookie Cutter. Krampus, the NXT champion, in serious danger here. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Krampus barely kicking out. Cookie Monster in shock. He thought that was the perfect move right there. Oh, big kick and a DDT from Krampus. Krampus can't believe he almost got pinned there. He just proved himself worthy of being NXT champion. He doesn't want to get pinned now. Oh, Cookie Monster reversing the snap suplex with a knee. Cookie Monster punching him hard. Big chop. What's Krampus doing here? Krampus center of the ring with Cookie Monster. Another Hurricane Rana. The NXT champion giving it his all here. Same for the competitor. The other competitor. They're both competitors. Oh! And the disrespectful slap from Krampus, telling Cookie Monster, you aren't worth being in this ring with me. Krampus has Cookie Monster up. And he's got Cookie Monster up for the lump of coal. Krampus now dragging Cookie Monster to the center of the ring. Pulling him over into the pin. 1, 2. Oh my god! Cookie Monster kicking out of the lump of coal at a 1. Unbelievable. Krampus in that silenced shock. Can't believe it. Raking the back of Cookie Monster, trying to rip off some of that fur. He's pissed now. Throwing Cookie Monster to the outside. He's going to do some damage to Cookie Monster now. He's furious that Cookie Monster had the nerve to kick out of the lump of coal at 1. That's Krampus now. Putting Cookie Monster over here. I don't know what Krampus is planning. But I don't know. What is Krampus planning? Throwing Cookie Monster into the barricade. No, Krampus, no. Snake Eyes onto the steel barricade. That could cause permanent brain damage to Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster making to his feet, running into the ring. Cookie Monster and Krampus stare down. Oh! Head scissors takedown from Krampus. Cookie Monster in trouble. Getting thrown right back to the outside again. Krampus has lost it. He's just toying with Cookie Monster now. Following after Cookie Monster. Now coming down after him. Big punch to Cookie Monster. And a standing drop kick. At a 2 count. I think Krampus might want to get Cookie Monster counted out. As just like cockiness, a sign of disrespect. Drop kick to Cookie Monster. Big kicks by Cookie Monster now, rolling him over. Taking his arm out. Krampus now running back into the ring. 6 count. Cookie Monster still laid on the ground. Krampus not done with him. Coming out. Oh no, Krampus tearing apart the NXT announce table. Looking to put Cookie Monster away for good after Cookie Monster kicked out of that lump of coal at 1. He'll show Cookie Monster to kick out of that move. Oh, Cookie Monster throwing Krampus into the ring. Saw he was in danger and made it back in, where he's a bit safer. Big punch to Krampus. Krampus, no! He's got Cookie Monster up out of nowhere! The lump of coal once again. Krampus is tired, but that has to be it for Cookie Monster. For sure, Cookie Monster dragged to the center of the ring. Krampus now going for the pin. 1, 2, oh my god! Cookie Monster kicking out of a second lump of coal. Unbelievable. Krampus drop kicking Cookie Monster down. Krampus is furious now. He's raging. He's got it locked in. The chains of hell. Cookie Monster in agonizing pain, but manages to wiggle his way out of it. Krampus now going for it. I think he's going for Krampus Slay. And that's it. Krampus Slay to Cookie Monster. That's gotta be it. Krampus is out of stamina. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, no. Cookie Monster still in it. Krampus has given it everything he's got. Cookie Monster up to his feet. Krampus hitting him hard. Oh, Krampus fighting back. Hitting Cookie Monster in the face. Snapmare to Cookie Monster. Now a drop kick to Cookie Monster's back. He's got Cookie Monster up. Throwing him into the corner. Oh no. Krampus planning something here. Putting Cookie Monster up top. Krampus going for the side superplex to Cookie Monster. Turning him inside out. Krampus exhausting himself as well. Taking a moment to catch his breath. The NXT champion putting it all on the line here tonight. Elbow drop from Krampus. Rolling Cookie Monster over. Oh, Krampus could be going for it here again. Krampus is slayed for the second time. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Krampus did it. Krampus defeated Cookie Monster. But Cookie Monster really gave it everything he had as well here on NXT. Krampus barely able to walk away with the win there. But he did it once again, proving he deserves to be NXT champion. As we now get ready to move on to our main event. The NXT Tag Team Champions, the Power Rangers, going up against the Orphan Cripplers, Adolf Hitler and Venom. 2/3 of the Orphan Cripplers. Slenderman is nowhere to be seen. Stretch! Pop. So this is going to be another long loading stream. So what I was saying earlier was they've added the buddy system to Pokemon Go. And this stream will probably end around 7 p.m. for me, which will be fairly close to dark. It'll cool down some. It'll still probably be fairly hot and humid. But I'll still probably go for a walk. I have an extra battery for my phone, so I can play it even longer. So that noise you were hearing was me taking out the new battery to put into my phone and charge it while I do the stream. All good and dandaroo. But I gotta get through the stream first. It's currently 5 o'clock. I say it'll probably end at 7. It probably not, actually. I started at 3 something. I swear I started at like 2 something. I think I started like 3, close to 3:30. So I guess realistically it would end at 7:30 based on the usual length of streams. But even that's looking unlikely. I don't really know why. But I don't know. And maybe we'll find out what happens. I'll find out what happens. Here we go. Starting out with Red Ranger versus Venom. Orphan Cripplers are pissed about payback when the Power Rangers use dirty tricks to get Adolf Hitler eliminated from the 6-man elimination tag match. Venom, of course, the muscle of the Orphan Cripplers of Hitler's new army, going to take out the Power Rangers and get their revenge. Still trying to start up the Fourth Reich as Venom throws Green Ranger to the outside. Red Ranger. Green Ranger no longer on NXT. Him, Blue, and Black Ranger have all been moved to the main roster after their win at Payback. So there's really, Green Ranger isn't here to stop Hitler from bringing about the Fourth Reich. So someone else will have to take his place. But can the Red and White Rangers do it? As Venom just dominates the Red Ranger so far. Venom rolling into the ring. Tagging into Adolf Hitler. Hitler now taking it. DDT to Hitler. Now Red Ranger tagging in White Ranger. White Ranger grabbing Hitler in a headlock. What is he going to do? He's throwing Hitler to the outside. Oh no. Shades of payback. This time it's the Red and White Ranger beating Hitler up on the outside though. They have no remorse for the Führer. As they should. Oh my god, no. White Ranger putting an end to the Fourth Reich forever. Big swing onto the concrete as White Ranger picks Hitler up. Throwing Hitler into the steel stairs and into the barricade. Now, oh, tilt-a-whirl slam on the concrete as White Ranger goes back inside. 6 count. Is Hitler going to get counted out yet again? 7. Oh, look at White Ranger dance and taunt. Hitler makes it back into the ring. White Ranger's got him, though, throwing him into the corner. White Ranger's got Hitler up top. Super Hurricane Rana to Hitler. Now, White Ranger does heavy punches to the face of Hitler. Power Rangers have turned this fight 180 degrees. Oh, Hitler grabbing the White Ranger, though. Oh! And the Seth Walker. The Adolf Walker. To White Ranger. Hello, Game Killer. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Oh, Mighty Morphin Power Punch to Hitler. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Hitler kicking out before the 3 count. Venom calling for the tag. Trying to get Hitler to tag him in. White Ranger kicking Hitler down. Now White Ranger has Hitler up to his feet. Irish whip into their corner. The tag. This is it. This is in fact on PS4. That is correct. The Mighty Morphin Power Bomb to Hitler. As Red Ranger goes for the tag. White Ranger not able to stop Venom before Venom breaks it up. Venom throwing Red Ranger into the ropes. Oh, and Hitler, tag team maneuver, takes the Red Ranger out. As well as the ref, apparently. Hitler picking Red Ranger up. No, Red Ranger throwing Hitler into the corner. Oh, and Hitler elbowing out. Red Ranger. Oh, was going for a Hurricane Rana, but Hitler turned it into a sit-out powerbomb. I'm not going to be downloading any more CAWs. I already have all the CAWs I need. I'm just doing this to get ready for 2K17. So I'm done downloading CAWs for 2K16. Sorry. As the White Ranger tags himself in. Now White Ranger throwing Hitler into the corner. He's got Hitler up on the top rope. Super Hurricane Rana to Hitler. Once again, Hitler in serious trouble. Into the pin. The ref isn't counting it. Got these neo-Nazi refs here on NXT. Siding with Hitler. White Ranger's got him up. Inverted Brainbuster. Well, like an inverted Falcon's arrow, really, to Adolf Hitler. What is White Ranger doing? Oh, he changed his mind when he saw Hitler getting out. Kicking Hitler's butt, literally. Dragging Hitler away from Venom. Not wanting to let him make the tag. Oh, knees to the groin of Hitler. That can't be legal, but who cares? It's Hitler. White Ranger getting Hitler up. Oh! And a very European uppercut for the European Hitler 1. Venom, very swift to break up these pins, which is good for Hitler as he's been taking one hell of a beating. White Ranger's got him up. Throwing Hitler into his corner. I think he was looking for that Mighty Morphin Power Bomb, but his teammate wasn't there. Running rope Bulldog. Now White Ranger getting Hitler up again. Now they could be looking for another Mighty Morphin Power Bomb to Hitler. This looks like it's it. No. Oh. Assisted. Elbow drop onto the arm of Adolf Hitler. The swift jabs of Red Ranger weren't enough. Hitler now running in. The tag to Venom. Oh. The WMD. Into the pin. 1. Oh, White Ranger breaking it up. Not the WMD, I'm sorry. The Doomsday device. Red Ranger reversing Venom. But Venom quick to grab Red Ranger once again. Picking Red Ranger up. No, Red Ranger reverses into a side Russian leg sweep to Venom. Red Ranger now making the tag to the White Ranger. Oh, Venom throwing White Ranger into the ropes. German, release German suplex. Flipping White Ranger all the way around. Venom now making the tag to Hitler. You know, I debate how good of a decision that was, but Hitler obviously cocky, wanting to get the win. But they aren't even necessarily close to the win. That was a good kick from Hitler, though. Hitler now rolling. One, two. Oh no, White Ranger kicking out. Hitler hitting White Ranger. He's gonna break Hitler's arm. Hitler fighting to the end. Hitler's arm might need surgery. It looked a little warped there for a second. As now White Ranger sets Hitler up top on the top rope. White Ranger now side superplex to Adolf Hitler, looking to put him down for good. White Ranger knees to the groin of Hitler once again, preventing future Adolf children. White Ranger getting him up. Oh! Super kick! Standing moonsault. Adolf Hitler is busted open, bleeding. Very European uppercut to the already bloodied face of Adolf Hitler. One. To Venom is just too fast when it comes to breaking up these pins. It's incredible. Adolf Hitler reversing. White Ranger now getting Hitler from behind. Oh, reverse DDT. What's White Ranger gonna do now? He's stomping on Hitler's back. Making the tag to Red Ranger. Red Ranger now throwing Adolf Hitler into the corner. Oh, putting him up top. This spells bad news for the leader of the Fourth Reich, who goes up top, flying crossbody to the Red Ranger into the pin. One, two, Red Ranger kicking out. Now Adolf Hitler wrenching Red Ranger's head. And now a tag to Venom. The big guy coming in to fight the Red Ranger. He wins that lockup. Slamming Red Ranger down on his own arm. That's a decent amount of weight coming down on one man's arm. Red Ranger sweeping out the leg of Venom. Calling for that knee to go through Venom's face. Red Ranger. Big punches to Venom's head. Venom throwing him. Oh, Red Ranger. Knee to Venom. He put that knee through Venom's face just like he said. Oh, Mighty Morphin power kick to Venom into the pin. One, two, and Venom kicks out at two. Venom hasn't been in this match all that much. It's good. It's going to take a decent amount to keep him down. Now Red Ranger rolling Venom over. Oh, an uppercut from Red Ranger. Went for a super kick, but Venom got out of the way. Jawbreaker from Red Ranger. Now throws Venom into the other corner. Red Ranger clearly showing signs of exhaustion. What is this? Tornado DD. No! Tornado face drag onto the rope. The Tornado DDT into the top rope. Interesting. Tagged the White Ranger, who's there to immediately throw Venom into the corner. As now, they're going for it. The Mighty Morphin power bomb to Venom. And they connect. Red Ranger now going for the pin. Oh, and Hitler there to break it up right away. I thought Hitler would have been a lot more fatigued than that. Hitler thrown to the outside. Swift jabs by Red Ranger, keeping Venom at bay. Uppercut. Oh, but Venom's got him with a headbutt. And yet another headbutt. He still got him. Triple headbutts from Venom. Venom now into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And the Power Rangers have lost to the Orphan Cripplers. That's bad news for the Power Rangers. That's their second ever loss, the first being to Bert and Ernie. But more importantly, the Orphan Cripplers now have a win under their belt. They can soon begin the Fourth Reich, and we're all in danger then. Venom, Adolf Hitler fighting to the end. Here comes the beginning of the end of us all. Luigi and Waluigi have stepped up to challenge. Well, they didn't really step up. And if anything, I think maybe the Orphan Cripplers deserve it a bit more. I don't know. As now we end NXT, we prepare to move on to Friday Night Smackdown. But what will we see at Friday Night Smackdown? Hopefully 3 interesting matches. Starting this stream, it's been a slow stream to me in terms of like really getting into it, because I got so many things on my mind. Fandango versus Stardust to open up Friday Night Smackdown, followed up with Kalisto going up against our Commissioner Thorne, and Bernie Sanders facing Totino's Pizza Rolls. On Totino's Pizza Rolls, still looking for a tag team partner to face the tag team champions at a Battleground. So I don't know how that's going to go. But let's jump in to Fandango versus Stardust here on Friday Night Smackdown. How are those two records doing? Stardust, I know, was in the Money in the Bank. Not the Money in the Bank match. He was in a Feast or Fired match last night. Stardust is sitting at a cozy 3-3 with Fandango 1-1. So essentially the same record, just one who has more experience. 2 locking up right out of the gate. Fandango taking advantage, wrenching the arm of Stardust. Both these men looking for a win here. As now Fandango pushing Stardust into the corner. And the ref having to break it up. Stardust facing off against Fandango now. Rolling him over into a headlock.
Stardust insists he's from a place called the Fifth Dimension and keeps everyone, including himself, shall we say, off balance.
It's pretty fitting that Stardust says that Cody Rhodes is dead, considering WWE may not let him use the name Cody Rhodes when he wrestles in other promotions. So maybe Cody Rhodes is dead. Stardust thrown down to the ground. Stardust and Fandango facing off here. Gutbuster from Fandango to open up to open up Friday Night Smackdown here. Fandango pushing Stardust into the corner. Now rolling him around. Jawbreaker to Stardust. Crowd giving polite applause, but nothing too wild's going on yet. Been simple maneuvers so far. These two just warming up. Fandango is trying to build momentum with another gutbuster to Stardust. It's now Stardust fighting his way up. Fandango went for a chop, but Stardust reversed it. Stardust throwing Fandango over the top rope as Stardust rolls in. Now picking Fandango up on the outside. Throwing Fandango into the barricade. And body slamming him onto the concrete. Stardust starting to get some advantage here. Starting to turn things around in his favor. As we see now, what is Stardust planning to do here? Throwing Fandango into the ring post. And bashing Fandango's head in. At the 5 count, Stardust runs back into the ring. But is rolling out. He's not done with Fandango. Fandango's done being out there. Stardust now grabbing Fandango and throwing him back to the outside. Stardust really isn't done with Fandango out there. Stardust looking to prove himself here. Stardust breaking the back of Fandango. Throwing him into the barricade. Running Bulldog onto the concrete. Stardust is absolutely just going nuts on Fandango here on the outside of the ring. Big boot to Fandango. And a second running Bulldog onto the concrete. Out of 4 count. Fandango tried to grab Stardust's foot there, but didn't do well. Stardust now running into the ring. Fandango coming to his senses. Running into the ring as well with Stardust. The two face off again. This time Fandango Irish whip Stardust. Oh my god! That was like a hip toss, but grabbing him by the head. Standing leg drop to Stardust. And a jumping knee drop to Stardust as well. Now, Stardust reversing Fandango with an arm drag. Stardust has Fandango raking his eyes. Stardust fighting dirty. No one saw it. Side Russian leg sweep to Fandango. Stardust apparently mad about losing after the Feast are fired. That being said, I think he wasn't Stardust. Was Stardust in the one where the Neville won and so he got fired? Roll up and Fandango was by the ropes. Fandango rolling out of the way now. Rolling Stardust around. Side suplex. Landing hard on the shoulders and neck of Stardust. As Fandango picks him up. Spinning him around. Oh! Fantastic Russian leg sweep from Fandango. I don't know the name of that move. 1, 2, throw. No, Stardust kicking out after Fandango just swept him off his feet. Stardust making it up to his feet. Oh, Stardust throwing Fandango into the corner. Now, turning him around. Stardust could be setting him up for something. Oh, a big punch to the gut. What is this? Stardust. Oh! What would that even be called? Like a top rope super face buster. 1, 2, 3. No! Fandango kicking out of the super face buster. Stardust though, snapmare. Looking to put away Fandango. Got him in a headlock. Trying to choke him out. But Fandango not giving in that easily. Fighting till the end. Now Fandango. He has him. Oh! For that inverted STO into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Fandango pinning Stardust here tonight. Great showing by both men. Fandango getting just a little bit more in though, however. I'm just going to skip the Fandango wing, let's be honest. At some point, I'll let him Fandango. But not today. So we move on to our next match for Friday Night SmackDown. Kalisto versus Commissioner Thorin. We've not seen Kalisto in singles combat in a while. In fact, we've never seen him in singles combat. We saw Sin Cara in singles combat. Thorin. Commissioner Thorin currently undefeated at 1-0. Which is, you know, nothing too impressive. But is this good enough? Looking to bump that up to 2-0 against Kalisto here. Kalisto trying to prove his worth against our Universe Mode Commissioner. And Thorin likes to settle things with fists. Kalisto reversing it into an arm lock of his own. Thorin reversing with an arm lock of his own. Thorin now, after the big wrench, pushes Kalisto aside, mocking the little man. And they lock up once again. Now Thorin has Kalisto in an arm lock there. Oh, and takes Kalisto to the ground. Bad news for this little luchador as Thorin throws him into the ropes. Spine buster to Kalisto from fairly high up as well. Big kick to Kalisto there. Kalisto. Oh, getting reversed by Thorin into a jawbreaker. Thorin kicking Kalisto hard. Rolling him over. And a big running face buster to Kalisto. Thorin now spinning him around. Oh! Inverted suplex stunner. I still have no idea what Thorin's moves are called. Thorin now going for the pin. 1, 2, but Kalisto kicks out. Thorin in complete control of this match so far. I don't think Kalisto's really gotten anything in. Thorin now stomping Kalisto down. Oh, Kalisto now starting to get some offense in. Taking Thorin center of the ring. Oh, Thorin fighting out of that suplex. Grabbing Kalisto now. Throwing him into the corner. Oh! And a clothesline to Kalisto, followed up with a big stomp. Thorin continuing to stomp Kalisto while he's down. Now picking him up. Thorin's got him behind. Here it is. Oh! Tiger suplex into a pin. But Kalisto had the ropes. Thorin now just beating on him hard. Kalisto. Hurricane Rana to Thorin. Thorin getting right back up to his feet though. Not letting him phase himself too hard. Oh, Thorin's got him. For the insulin leg drop. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Nighty-night, Kalisto. If you're gonna take a shot at the best, you best not miss. Thorin now at 2-0. Kalisto losing his singles debut, putting him at 0-1. Of course. As is what your record is expected to be when you lose your singles debut. Finish this swag up as we move on now to the main event of Friday Night Smackdown. Bernie Sanders versus Totino's Pizza Rolls. I couldn't remember what it was. Totino's Pizza Rolls. He's still looking for partners backstage. Nobody wants to really team with Totino's Pizza Rolls. It doesn't look good for their image, but who knows? You know, maybe he'll be able to find a partner. Maybe he won't. He's looking, though. We'll just have to wait and see. So now we have Bernie Sanders going up against Totino's Pizza Rolls. Bernie Sanders wrenching the arm of Totino's Pizza Rolls now. Trying hard to push his way up to title contention. Bernie Sanders has been very dominant here in Universe Mode, but hasn't really gotten a title shot. He got to be in the Feast or Fired match, but he barely considers that a title shot with 5 other men. Totino's Pizza Rolls taking the cheap shot against Bernie Sanders as the two lock up and get forced into the ropes yet again. Now the ref being required to break it up again. Oh, and Totino's! Another dirty shot. into third lockup. Bernie Sanders playing it smart, not pushing him into the ropes this time. He knows Totino's Pizza Rolls aren't afraid to fight dirty. Taking Totino's down to the ground. Both men back up. Bernie Sanders has the advantage here, though. Starting out by throwing Totino's Pizza Rolls into the corner. Now already snake eyes to Totino's Pizza Rolls, bringing him to the ground. Bernie Sanders stomping hard on him, getting pizza sauce all over his fancy business shoes. Stomp to the knee of Totino's Pizza Rolls. As Bernie picks him up, Totino's has him. Totino's now jawbreaker to Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has an old man jaw. He can't take that much. Big chop. Bernie Sanders, though, ignoring the chop with a jawbreaker of his own. Maybe the old man ain't as weak as we thought. As we see now Bernie Sanders spinning Totino's Pizza Rolls again, round again. Back to belly suplex. Bernie Sanders now punching Totino's Pizza Rolls. Center of the ring. Neck breaker to Totino's. As we see him get himself up. Oh! And the Thez press to Totino's Pizza Rolls out of nowhere. Bernie Sanders could be looking for the end. We've seen this so many times. One. Oh. Totino's Pizza Rolls kicking out at one. Bernie Sanders in shock. Totino's Pizza Rolls now spinning around as Bernie Sanders puts him in the ropes. No. No, don't do it, Bernie. Don't do it, Bernie Sanders. No, don't. No. He's got too much flavor, Bernie. DDT to the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring. Bernie Sanders out for pizza sauce blood as he throws Totino's Pizza Rolls back into the ring. Is Bernie going to go right for the pin or try to deal more damage? Bernie now smashing the arm of Totino's Pizza Rolls into the ground. Big elbow. As now Totino's Pizza Rolls getting picked up. Oh, snapmare to Bernie Sanders. This could be Totino's chance. German suplex to Bernie Sanders into like a schoolboy pin kind of one. Not really a schoolboy pin. Like type of roll-up-esque pin. And a big boot as Totino's going for that inverted Canadian destroyer. Bernie Sanders in trouble here. Bernie Sanders working his way up to his feet. Jawbreaker from Totino's Pizza Rolls. Went for an enziguri, but Bernie Sanders reversed it, pushing him away to the side. Bernie Sanders now into the Thez press once again. Into the pin. 1, 2. Throw Totino's Pizza Rolls. Kicking out at 2. Bernie's in disbelief. He's going to have to use that socialist stunner to keep Totino's Pizza Rolls down. Oh, but Totino's Pizza Rolls going for a kick of his own. Picking him up. Power slam. Bernie Sanders in trouble here. Totino's looking to put the old man away. Oh, neck breaker to Bernie Sanders. He's got Bernie Sanders up again. Now, oh, Bernie reverses. Throwing him into the corner. Clothesline from Bernie Sanders. That's going to spell the end of Totino's Pizza Rolls, isn't it? Socialist Stunner. Almost said Stone Cold Stunner. Socialist Stunner to Totino's Pizza Rolls. 1, 2, 3. No! Totino's Pizza Rolls kicking out of the Socialist Stunner. Bernie Sanders went for a knee, but Totino's rolled out of the way. Snapmare from Bernie Sanders. A great contest here in the main event of Friday Night Smackdown. Bernie Sanders trying to choke out Totino's Pizza Rolls.
Look at these two giving it their all.
Now,
There's absolutely no
Totino's Pizza Rolls fighting back, elbowing Bernie Sanders hard.
vicious. Cutting off oxygen, they inflict serious damage.
Big back body drop suplex. Into the pin on Bernie Sanders. 1, 2, throw. No, Bernie Sanders kicking out before the 3 count. Totino's Pizza Rolls exhausted. Not sure what else he has to do. He's got Bernie Sanders, center of the ring. Invert your Canadian destroyers. Package. Falcon's arrow to Bernie Sanders. As now, he picks Bernie Sanders up. Throws Bernie Sanders into the corner. Totino's Pizza Rolls could be looking for the end here. No, Bernie Sanders saw it coming. Fought his way out. Bernie Sanders thrown into the corner. Oh, super kick to Bernie Sanders. Totino's Pizza Roll was going for the pin, but Bernie Sanders got out of there. Fights his way behind Totino's Pizza Rolls. Punching Totino's into the corner. What's Bernie Sanders planning now? Snake eyes to Totino's Pizza Rolls. Followed up by a center of the ring. Pin on Bernie Sanders. 1. Oh, and Bernie Sanders kicking out. Making his way up to his feet. Oh, and a big punch to Totino's Pizza Rolls. Center of the ring. Swing. Power bomb from Bernie Sanders. Oh. The tax cut. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Bernie Sanders picking up the victory here in the main event of Smackdown. Hashtag Feel the Burn 2K16. Bernie Sanders now sitting at an impressive 12-1. Totino's Pizza Rolls really stuck it out till the very end. From now for a moment, I'm going to go use the restroom. Get a small smack to refuel myself. 4 weeks away from Battleground, actually more like 3 weeks away. And that being said, I'm going to go on short intermission. I'll be right back. I have returned to bring about the word of Monday Night Raw. Let us prepare. I'm actually like out of snack foods. So like that sucks. I ate an orange, which is nice and healthy and all, but like my stomach still got the rumblies, so I'm gonna eat a ton. When I get done here, it's not good to eat a ton. I need to eat a little bit, but I can't eat a little bit because like, oh, you want to eat something? It's been 30 minutes cooking a meal. Sometimes I just need to eat a little bit. Work my metabolism. We're moving on to Monday Night Raw, where we have the Usos going up against the debuting Evolution, Batista and Ric Flair. Then we have the Ultimate Warrior and Honky Tonk Man, and I actually just got word that Ultimate Warrior approached Totino's Pizza Rolls backstage, and he said, "You did a good job at Friday Night Smackdown. You lost, but you gave it everything you had, and that I would be honored to be part of a brand deal with Totino's Pizza Rolls, and I will be your tag team partner at Battleground." Totino's Pizza Rolls said he would consider it, but it might be a done deal. We'll see how that goes. Then we have Eric Rowan versus Stardust. Hey, Stardust getting bumped on up to Raw. Good for him. Then we have the Tag Team Champions. Oh, Lord, this is going to hurt to watch. Big Show and Andre the Giant going up against Zack Ryder and Tyler Breeze, the new three-man band. Woo! Let me make a note of something real quick that I actually just thought of. Doot. Okay. And then in our main event, we have recognized World Heavyweight Champion John Cena going up against Seth Rollins. Let me take a guess. Let me make a guess right here. Kama Mustafa's gonna come out, interrupt this match in some way, and then the next 2 weeks in a row, John Cena's gonna lose to Kama Mustafa, and then he's gonna win at Battleground, assuming it's a one-on-one match, which I don't even know if it will be. That sounds like every rivalry he's had so far after Ryback. Let's jump into Usos vs. Evolution. I'm gonna blow my nose. Okay. Sup, LG4 Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Sorry you had to join right as I was blowing my nose silently. Hopefully silently. We're starting with, oh god, what the hell Uso is this? We're starting with right face paint Uso. This is Jay, isn't it? Isn't right face paint Jay and left is Jimmy? We've only seen one Uso in a match right now, in like a singles match, right? Let me go to the Jays. Jay Uso is the left face paint one. Because I remember that from the singles match. So Jimmy Uso is the one in the ring right now. So it's Jimmy Uso versus Ric Flair. God help me if I'm wrong. Ric Flair throwing him to the outside. Throwing Jimmy Uso back in the ring. Now rolling Jimmy Uso over. Big punch to the back. What's he doing here? Oh! Tossing Jimmy Uso. Ric Flair, he's pretty old. Getting around his retirement years, way past his retirement years actually. But he's still shooting for those tag team championships. Ric Flair. Oh! Getting laid out by Jimmy Uso. The tag to Jey Uso. Big elbow to Ric Flair. Jey Uso now Irish whipping Ric Flair to the ropes. Flying forearm. Into the pin. 2. Ric Flair kicking out 2. I'm listening to the announcers to say if they say specifically which Uso's in the ring. Oh! Jey Uso going up to the top rope. Oh! Top rope elbow drop to Ric Flair. As he now knees Ric Flair in the face. Oh, Ric Flair. Sidewalk slam to Jey Uso. Batista was in the first Feast or Fired match. Good thing he didn't win, or he'd be fired just like Adrian Neville was. Or instead of Adrian Neville, I guess. Batista's been tagged in. Now Batista versus Jey Uso. Immediately throwing Jey Uso to the outside. Where Batista's going to follow after him. And there's the count. And the ref starts the count. And there's the count. Batista has been thrown into the ring post. And now thrown in the barricade. Jey Uso giving it his all. Body slam out of the car. Pretty sure he just said Jey Uso. Jey Uso dropping his knee on Batista's head. Out of 5 count. While Jey Uso does some serious damage to Batista on the concrete. 6 count. Jey Uso going up to the top rope. And jumping off drop kick to the back of Batista as he walked back into the ring. Knocking the ref out. What amazing offense from Jey Uso. Now, Tiger hip toss to the animal Batista. Tagging in his brother, Jimmy Uso. Batista able to get back to his feet, but Jimmy's right there. With another Tiger hip toss. Jimmy Uso now dragging Batista center of the ring. 1, 2. Batista kicks out. Jimmy Uso elbowing Batista in the head. Now Batista being thrown to the corner by Jimmy Uso. The tag's made. What are they going to do here? Oh, double super kick to Batista as Jey Uso goes for the pin, but Ric Flair able to break it up. The sneaky old man he is. Jey Uso headbutting Batista. I think Ric Flair's fighting Jimmy Uso on the outside. I think Ric Flair... No, never mind. They're both there. Big knees to Batista. I honestly thought Evolution would be doing way better here, but the Usos really trying to prove themselves to be worthy of #1 contenders to those tag titles. Backbreaker to Jey Uso. As Batista makes the tag to Ric Flair. Ric Flair now pushing Jey Uso down. Big knee to the leg of Jey Uso. Wrenching his leg as well. Ric Flair taunting Jey Uso. Working that leg, getting ready to set up for the figure 4 leg lock. Trying to weaken, supple up those knees so he can break them. Ric Flair has got Jey Uso with the side suplex. Oh, here comes Ric Flair. Oh, massive knee drop to the head of Jey Uso into the pin. 1, 2. Jey Uso kicking out at 2.
You know, Jey Uso has so many athletic gifts that he can choose whatever way he likes when it comes to finishing off.
And a big knee to the back of Jey Uso. The longer Jey Uso's on the ground, the more trouble he's in. Because any moment Ric Flair could lock in that figure 4 leg lock and put it into Jey. Jey Uso now grabbing Ric Flair, taking him over to their corner. Jimmy Uso tagging himself in. Oh, and here it is. Oh, enziguri from Jey Uso to the back of Ric Flair's head, knocking him almost unconscious. Jimmy Uso going for the pin now. 1, 2. Ric Flair able to kick out at 2. Jimmy Uso running kick to the back of Ric Flair. Jimmy Uso punching Ric Flair in the back. Big elbow to Ric Flair's head. Jimmy Uso throwing Ric Flair into the corner. Oh, what's he doing here? Tornado DDT to Ric Flair. Now Jimmy Uso picking up. No, Ric Flair taking out the leg of Jimmy Uso and making the smart tag to Batista. The Animal coming in to face off against Jimmy Uso. Irish whipping Jimmy Uso into a Winds of Change. Batista now picking Jimmy Uso up, spinning him around. Oh, side slam. Kind of, I don't really know. Into the pin. 1, 2. Throw Jimmy Uso. Barely kicking out before 3. Oh, Batista stopping that backhand. Throwing Jimmy Uso into the corner and now on the top turnbuckle. Batista planning something here. What's he gonna do? A side superplex to Jimmy Uso, turning him inside out. Batista now kneeing Jimmy Uso in the head. He's got Jimmy Uso up. Oh, Jimmy Uso's got him. Side Russian leg sweep to Batista. Now Jimmy tagging in Jey Uso. Uso's trying to keep from getting too hurt. Batista works his way to his feet. Jey Uso attacks him from behind. Oh! Spear from Batista! Out of nowhere. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, but Jey Uso kicks out after that spear. Batista now wrenching Jey Uso's head, doing some serious damage to him. Batista rolling Jey Uso over and slamming his head back into the ground repeatedly. He's got Jey Uso back up. Oh, what's he picking him up for? Rolling senton from Batista. I didn't expect that. As now we see Batista. Got the Batista lock locked in on Jey Uso, trying to make him tap out. Look at the way Jey Uso's arms are bending. Oh, Jey Uso able to force his way out of the submission maneuver. 1, 2, 3. And Evolution defeats the Usos. That doesn't look good for the Usos going towards their #1 contendership for the tag team titles. Big Show and Andre the Giant taunting the Usos because they lost their match. In fact, no, Usos won their first ever match. I don't know who it was against, but they did win. Usos were 1-1. Evolution on their debut, winning. Let me just put that down real quick. Boop-a-doop boop. And we'll move on to the next match here on Monday Night Raw. Champions Big Show and Andre have accepted Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso's challenge, facing them next week in a non-title match. Alright. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if this will lead to a title match or not. I mean, I would assume so if you're putting the Usos in there. But, you know, there's other #1 contenders on the line, too, so you never know. It's like, oh no. But I will, I'm making some notes. I'm thinking about Battleground. I'm always thinking about the pay-per-view, because that's when shit gets lit. Alright? So now we're jumping in to Ultimate Warrior versus Honky Tonk Man. Match ready to start. Last week, Honky Tonk Man put up one hell of a fight, but Ultimate Warrior inevitably beat him. Now these two logging up right away. Honky Tonk Man forcing Ultimate Warrior into the corner. Oh, and Honky Tonk Man taking the cheap shot on Ultimate Warrior.
Into the tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand? Well, I think it's too difficult to tell, even from this angle. It's no secret that I'm not the world's biggest Honky Tonk Man.
Ultimate Warrior
Yeah, I think that
coming out on top from that lockup, throwing Honky Tonk Man into the ropes. Power slam to Honky Tonk Man.
He just comes at you with a series of well-executed traditional wrestling moves. That's it.
Ultimate Warrior hitting him hard. Oh, swift jabs from Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man has got the momentum.
And a kick.
And he touches it.
Ultimate Warrior getting out of the way. Honky Tonk Man now throwing him into the ropes yet again. Oh, went for a grab but missed. Honky Tonk Man swerving out of the way, grabbing the ropes. Now throwing Ultimate Warrior into the corner. He bounced out. Honky Tonk Man side rushing leg sweep to the Ultimate Warrior.
When it comes to Honky Tonk Man's offense, I have to agree with you. Less is more. Those scoop slams, fist drops, it's that easy. Yeah, where do you think he learned that fist drop from? And if none of that works, he turns to some old reliable tactics. Anything he can find across his opponent's back.
Honky Tonk Man now raking the eyes of the Ultimate Warrior. Fighting dirty. Ultimate Warrior now.
He turns to some old reliable tactics, like anything he can find across his opponent's back. I can tell you how many times I've seen the result of that.
Ultimate Warrior getting Honky Tonk Man up. Oh! And a fall-away slam to Honky Tonk Man.
He's looking to create some separation here.
Ultimate Warrior stomping down. Ultimate Warrior just stomping Honky Tonk Man. Giving no cares. Trying to get him out of here. He's sick of Honky Tonk Man messing around with him, just starting fights with everybody. Honky Tonk Man throwing Ultimate Warrior. Honky Tonk